If you've ever been completely honest with a man and watched him slowly lose interest, this video will explain what happened in his brain. I'm a man, and I need to tell you something about how we process information that nobody's explaining to you. Most people will tell you that authenticity means total transparency. Tell him everything. Be completely open. No secrets. That's how you build intimacy, right? Wrong. That's not authenticity. That's information overload. And it's killing attraction before it even starts. Here's what actually happens. Men and women bond differently. You bond through disclosure. We bond through experience. And when you front-load all your information in week 1, you think you're building intimacy. He thinks he's drowning in data he didn't ask for. Growing up as the bridge between my divorced parents, I watched this pattern destroy their relationship. My mother would share everything, her fears, her past, her insecurities, and my father would pull further away every time. Not because he was cruel, but because his brain couldn't process that much emotional data that fast. In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 specific types of information that trigger withdrawal in men, not because we're shallow, but because of how our brains process value, mystery, and investment. By the end, you'll understand the psychology and the timing. This isn't about playing games. This is about understanding that some truths are meant to be discovered, not announced. Let's go. Here's the framework. 5 pieces of information, and I'm going to show you what happens in his brain the moment each one gets shared too early. But first, I need to tell you which one is the most dangerous, because this one kills more relationships than all the others combined. Number 1, telling him how much you like him. Too early. You're excited. You think he's great. You don't want to play games, so you tell him how you feel. I really like you. I think about you all the time. I can't wait to see you. You're exactly what I've been looking for. And you watch something shift. He gets quieter, more distant, pulls back. Here's what just happened. Dopamine crash. Men are wired for pursuit. Our brains release dopamine during the chase, the uncertainty, the "does she like me?" question that keeps us thinking about you when we should be working. The moment you answer that question definitively, "Yes, I like you a lot," the dopamine drops. Not because we're shallow, but because our brain chemistry is designed around pursuit. And when the chemical high fades, we confuse it with the feeling fading. We think, I'm not feeling it as much anymore. Maybe she's not the one. But it's not about you. It's about the biology of uncertainty. I've been on both sides of this. I've lost interest the moment she confessed feelings. And I've watched women pull back when I confessed too early. It's the same pattern. Human brains, male or female, are wired to pursue what feels just slightly out of reach. So when you verbally confirm your feelings before he's done the same, you're not being honest. You're ending the hunt before the hunter is ready. Show interest through actions. Say yes to dates. Engage. Be present. Smile when you see him. Text back. But don't say the words. Let him wonder. Let him work for verbal confirmation. Because the man who's actually worth your feelings will show up consistently enough that you won't need to announce them. Now that one is critical. But this next one, this is the one that makes men disappear within days. And most women don't even realize they're doing it. Number 2. Sharing your unprocessed insecurities before you've established trust. You want him to know the real you. So you share your struggles early. I have really bad anxiety. I struggle with my body image. I don't think I'm that interesting. I'm scared I'm not good enough for you. You think you're being vulnerable. Here's what he's thinking. Am I signing up to be her therapist? Is she going to need constant reassurance? Is this going to be exhausting? I need to distinguish something important. Vulnerability is not the same as insecurity. Vulnerability is, I struggle with anxiety sometimes. I'm working on it with a therapist. I'm learning to manage it. That's strength. That's self-awareness. That's someone who has struggles but is actively addressing them. Insecurity is, I have anxiety and I don't know what to do about it, and I'm scared you're going to leave me because of it, and I need you to tell me I'm okay. That's unprocessed pain being dumped on someone who barely knows you. Men are not wired to be emotional first responders for women we just met. We'll do it for a woman we love. We'll sit with discomfort for a partner who's proven she's worth it. But in the early stages, it feels like a burden we didn't sign up for. I watched my mother do this with my father. She'd share her insecurities constantly, looking for validation, looking for reassurance, and I watched him shut down more and more. Not because he didn't love her, but because he didn't know how to hold her insecurities and his own at the same time. Here's the pattern. Share your humanity, not your unhealed wounds. Share your growth, not your crisis. And only share it after he's demonstrated he can handle it. Because the right man will hold space for your insecurities, but not in week 2. In month 6, after trust is built. Okay, those 2 are the killers, but the next 3 are subtle. They don't make him run. They make him slowly lose interest, and that's almost worse, because you won't even see it happening. Quick pause. If this is clicking, hit subscribe. I'm the bridge between what men think and what women need to hear. Growing up between divorced parents taught me both languages. Let's continue. Number 3, your complete dating history. He asks, so what have your relationships been like? And you think honesty means giving him the full inventory. Every relationship, every heartbreak, every lesson learned. Here's what's happening in his brain. If the list is long, he's doing math. How many guys? Why didn't they work? Am I just next in line? If the list is short, he's wondering why. Is she inexperienced? Is she difficult? What's wrong that no one stuck around? If you talk about an ex with detail, he's comparing himself. If you talk about an ex with emotion, he thinks you're not over it. There is no winning answer. Because it's not a question, it's a test. And here's what he's testing for. Is she selective? Does she have standards? The irony. The more you share, the less selective you seem. I've asked this question many times, and I can tell you what I was looking for. Vague confirmation that she's been in relationships, learned from them, and isn't carrying baggage. That's it. I didn't want names, timelines, or details. Because the moment you give me that, I'm not thinking about us anymore. I'm thinking about them. Give the summary, not the documentary. That one's about the past. But this next one, it's about the future. And it creates just as much pressure. Number 4. How fast you need him to decide about you. He asks, what are you looking for? And you think honesty means, I want a serious relationship. I want to get married eventually. I want kids. I'm tired of wasting time. Here's what he hears. Pressure, agenda, timeline, expectation. He doesn't hear, I know what I want. He hears, I need you to fit into my plan right now or you're wasting my time. And men resist being slotted into pre-existing agendas. Even if we want the same outcome, if it feels forced, we pull back. Here's the difference. Pressure. I'm looking for someone serious. I don't have time to waste. I need to know where this is going soon. Openness. I'm open to something real if it unfolds naturally. But I'm not trying to force a timeline. I'd rather see how things develop. Same goal. Completely different energy. One feels like an interview. The other feels like an invitation. Men need to feel like commitment was our idea. If you present it as your agenda, it becomes something we're submitting to. And requirements trigger resistance. Re-hook. All right, last one. And this one's tricky because it seems harmless, but it creates a dynamic that's almost impossible to recover from. Number 5. Your complete financial picture. Whether you make significantly more than him or significantly less, leading with it creates a problem. If you out-earn him and he knows it early, either he feels emasculated, I can't provide anything she doesn't have, or he sees you as a resource. Neither is attraction. If you make less and he knows it early, he's doing math. If we get serious, am I financially responsible for her? Is this going to be a burden? Again, not attraction. That's calculation. I watched my father struggle with this. My mother was financially independent, and instead of that being neutral, it became tension, because he was raised to believe his value was in provision, and if she didn't need him to provide, what was his role? Here's the psychology. Men tie our value to usefulness. If we can't provide something you need, we struggle to see why you'd choose us. This doesn't mean pretend to need rescuing. It means don't eliminate his ability to contribute before he's even attached. Let him discover your success through observation, not declaration. Let him pay for dinner. Let him help. Give him space to feel useful. Because once he's attached, your independence becomes a positive, but not in week 1. If you recognized yourself in 3 or more of these, here's what you need to hear. You're not manipulative for understanding timing. You're not fake for having boundaries around information. You're not playing games. You're being strategic. And there's nothing wrong with that, because men and women bond differently. What builds intimacy for you creates overwhelm for him. This doesn't mean you're incompatible. It means you're different. And if you want to build something real, you have to speak his language long enough for him to learn yours. Strategic timing is not deception. It's understanding that some things are earned over time, not given on day 1. Here's what we just covered. 5 types of information that trigger withdrawal when shared too early. How much you like him, your unprocessed insecurities, your dating history, your commitment timeline, your financial situation. Each one has psychology behind it. Each one has timing attached to it. And now you know what's happening in his brain when you share them. You're not hiding who you are. You're just understanding that timing is everything. Because here's the truth. Some things are meant to be discovered, not announced. This is her psyche. I decode male psychology from the inside so you have clarity, not confusion. If this changed how you see your past relationships, subscribe. Next video. The exact signs he's serious versus just keeping you around. Drop a heart if you've overshared too early. You're not alone. Your rewiring starts here.